In this video, I'm going to do a tutorial on how I did a DIY Limewash paint for our primary bedroom using Portola paints. I wanted that floor to ceiling, cozy, expensive look. Love how our bedroom turned out. I still need to do some art and whatnot just to finalize it, but this is a tutorial on how to do the paint. So the first thing you obviously need to do is decide what color you want to use. And that can be really difficult if you're ordering from an online site. Fortunately, with Portola, they do have pictures of different finished projects, so you can see kind of an idea of what it would turn out like. Obviously, it's going to be different in every space and every lighting, but I used 4 different sample sizes from their site in creams and browns. I think that I will actually end up using either the first or the second one in a bathroom project later on, but for my bedroom, I wanted it to be a little bit moodier. Wanted that cozy, like cave type feel for when it's dark and you're sleeping in there. And so I went with the far right one, which is the color Antlers. Before starting the lime wash, you will want to make sure that you go through the entire room and prime all of it. For this project, you will need a paint cup as well as a 4-inch staining brush. The consistency of a lime wash paint is obviously very different than normal paint. It's more watery and has like kind of a grime to it. So the technique that I did is I would start in the corner, I would go with a straight line across, and then I would start adding in that texture by doing X motions back and forth, just working my way from top to bottom and then over and across. I did not tape off the ceiling since I painted the ceiling as well, but I did tape off the baseboards because Portola has a trim paint that you can use, which is what I used for the closet doors, the baseboards, any of the trim in the project, which was really nice. I was about 6 months pregnant while doing this project, so anyone can do it. I am looking back, realizing I should definitely not have been getting on a chair. Lime washing obviously can be a little bit time intensive, which is why it gives you that luxury look. It's not as easy as just painting a room with a roller, but it is therapeutic in a way because you're just making X motions back and forth throughout the entire wall. One other piece of advice I will recommend is to have some type of protective cover over your carpet. Since the consistency of lime wash paint is much more watery and you are doing that X back and forth motion, it is possible to fling that paint quite a bit more than regular paint. I fortunately had bought a mirror for this room actually right before this project, and so it came in those cardboard boxes, and so I was able to just move those along the floor for this entire project, and it worked out perfectly. You could use a sheet or plastic that's super cheap at Home Depot, anything like that, but definitely want to protect your carpet. This is also definitely a trust the process kind of project. Obviously, your first coat is not going to look great. We're going to speed through the rest of these clips. You definitely have to wait to see what it looks like with the second coat and with it drying as well, because as you can see, when it's wet, it looks a lot different than when it has dried, and then it is significantly different once you add a second coat to it. I was on the fence about what to do with the closet. I'm glad that I ended up lime washing it as well, even though it was a pain to get in the nooks and crannies. It turned out really good, and I used the trim paint for the shelves as well. And I'm also really glad that I decided to do the ceiling. I love the color drenching that is really popular with interior design right now, and that is painting the ceiling as well as all of the walls, even though in the past we've kind of left the ceiling light in order to elevate the room and raise the ceiling. I don't feel like it actually made the room any smaller. It just gave that luxury vibe that I was going for with this project. If you have a better way of doing the ceiling though, please leave it in the comments, because this was kind of a pain moving the ladder every few feet and looking up behind you, but nonetheless, I love how the ceiling turned out. Then this is the part of the project where my ADHD kicks in and I'm already over it, but I have to go through the entire thing and do a second coat. But it's definitely worth it. You have to have that second coat on. Then the final piece of advice I will give on the trim, I use a plastic folder in order to go along the baseboards so that I prevent any paint from getting on the carpet, but able to get all the way down completely to the floor. So I did a couple coats of paint with the trim paint all along the baseboards, the window sill, the closet doors, the internal door, in order to get the fully flushed Limewash look of this room. And then just to remind you what it looked like before and after. I will add a link to Portola Paint's website below in the video description, as well as links to as many of the products that I used in the room as I can. Thanks for watching, guys.